Köszönöm. And what's good evening? Your estate.
Yeah, your estate.
Your estate.
Yes.
Your estate. It's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying.
Okay, so I gotta admit that we actually met 2 years ago, and I had the opportunity to do an interview with you in Veszprém.
Yeah.
And I
Was this 2 years ago or 1 year ago?
It was 2 years ago.
Oh wow, okay.
And I remember that I asked you that, do you know any Hungarian musician?
Yeah.
Or, I mean, like from the past, or
Yeah.
from anyone. And you told me you don't know.
Yeah.
And I told you one, and you then discovered, oh yeah, I know that guy.
Oh, who did you say? I forgot.
Do you remember? Who was
No,
the
I
one?
don't remember. I'm sorry.
It was actually Franz Liszt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word Hungary?
Well, now it's that crazy fun gig we had at Veszprém Fest.
Alright.
You know, this is why I came back, because it was such an amazing response. I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
And I think, you know, for me now, I think of great gigs and laughter and fun and good music. Yeah.
We're so happy to be back here in Hungary. We came back because we knew the crowds were so good, okay? That's why we came back. So we're really happy to be here by the beautiful lake. We've had a swim today. We're very happy, so thank you.
2 years ago was your very first concert, and then yes, last year you played at CF Festival.
Yeah.
That's like in Budapest.
Yeah.
And you didn't play ever before. Before 2 years. Yeah. And this is the third year in a row that you come. Is this for purpose?
I think, you know, when you've, I've had a career now for about 16, 17 years, and I think when you're starting off, you don't have a chance to go everywhere, and then as you work more and more, you become more curious to visit more of the world.
Right.
And if there become opportunities to go to a place you haven't been to before, you go, and then if there is a great reaction, then you go back. Every time you go back, you grow, hopefully, you grow your audience a little bit.
Right.
So, when we were offered this one, the promoter said, I think it's a really great one to do, and people enjoyed the last concert so much that it will be full. And he was right.
Would I work and I cursed and I cried and I said I would change, but I lied. And that's something that moves me inside.
2017, February 2017, and you told journalists that there is a new album that you are making. And is there any details that you can
Sure,
tell
yeah.
us?
It's all my songs, so it's an album of all my songs this time.
No covers now?
No covers at all. So for now, I'm doing the covers on my YouTube channel. This thing called the Song Society. So that's where I put my covers for now, and they're going to go up on the streaming services too. But this album is going to be all about, it's purely about my songwriting, and I would have, it will come out soon. I'm a father of two,
Right.
and it's just been quite tricky to work out when a good time to give yourself over to an album to put out when your kids are young. And that's it will come soon, but not exactly sure when. But I know for sure it'll be 10 of my songs, which the ones that I've got so far, I think my fan base will really love.
Okay.
No, I won't ride off. No, I won't ride off. No, I won't ride off. Mankind.
You wanted to separate the cover songs and your own songs.
I think actually, I don't know exactly why, but I think it's because really in the last 10 years I've started to take songwriting very, very seriously. and it's kind of all I think about. I think about songs. I think about the lyrics that I'm writing, and I think about the songs that I'm putting together. It keeps me awake. I dream about it. So I just wanted to try and make a definitive album of my songs, not one that had one we think, oh yeah, the one with Don't Stop the Music on it. Oh yeah, the one with Pure Imagination on. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I wanted to only be about my songs for better or for worse.
Is there any other instrument that helps you to write songs?
Yeah, I mean, the guitar definitely.
You start to write a song on guitar?
Yeah, absolutely. And drums sometimes. Well, just the rhythm is helpful.
You had a rock and roll band before.
Yes, many.
And you played before the singer of Jam, if I know well.
Ah, well,
Paul Weller,
yeah, we supported him. Yeah.
And how did it come? How old were you?
20.
Oh, right.
21. Yeah.
You played on piano?
Like organ, some a moog, and some guitar too.
Oh, you played the guitar as well. Did you sing as well?
No singing.
And is there any recording that is possible to hear?
Yeah, it's out there somewhere. Yeah,
oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it's not online, but it's somewhere in my archives.
What was the name of the band?
It had many names. The one that you're more likely to find it's not a good name for a band. It's called Taxi.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one before that. There were Redshift. Lots of different names. Yeah.
that's cool.
You know, the guy who was the lead singer of that band and the main songwriter, he is a great singer-songwriter who you can listen to his music. It's called Alexander Wolf with an E on the end.
Okay.
He's incredibly talented.
So he not just writes, he also
he was the lead singer and the main songwriter for that band, and I was just in the band.
Okay. This festival is like a wine festival. And how much wine do you allow yourself to drink before the festival?
I don't drink so much before a concert, and not because I don't like being a little bit drunk while I'm singing. It's more because it's not good for your singing, the throat. It's like it gives you like acid reflux and that, and it's a good way to get a sore throat quite quickly. You know?
Okay. And did you do the same when you played in a rock band?
Well, I wasn't singing, so I could do whatever I wanted.
Okay.
If I'm singing, I'll have maybe a little tequila before the show, just like a little like that.
Yeah.
But wine can make your throat feel a bit dry,
right.
And that's the last thing you want. You want your throat to feel lubricated.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Nice to meet you. Thank you.